Hey everybody, it's Mike Venus. I'm back, and I want to kind of demonstrate how was I able to do my last video with a performance on the Mpc Live2. Now, if you have an Mpc Live2 1 or X, you can do all these things because they all share the same firmware and all that. Just got different form factors. So basically, what I did, right? I set up my Q links. I already did a video on this. I got my effects on the master. I got an XY effects, which is a tape stop. The touch effects is only in the Mpcs. It's not on the Force. Bummer, but this is like multi. You can do crazy stuff. And then I have the stutter on there, and I have a low pass filter. And on the sub mix, for one, I got a kill switch EQ. Now, on the Mpcs, you go into Q links and you can customize your Q links, right? And I gotta set the project. So basically, this is like a blank thing where you can customize it, set it up. So I got on the first row, I have my XY, which is my tape stop and different parameters that I want. Second one is my touch effects, which is like the multi. Third one is the stutter. The fourth one, I have the low pass filter from the master, and then the sub mix, I have the kill switches on that. And I switch it up every time. It's based off of how I'm feeling. And basically, when it's set in project mode, these work independently from whatever's on the screen. So if you want to, let's say you go into a project and you want to change stuff, you will have to hold down Q link, push it to screen, and then it will map everything to the screen like it normally does. Well, I'm set it back to project, so have it on project. Right now, what I did, go to something like this. I create my patterns, right? I start with one sequence, create a pattern, or the patterns for the beat, keeping it simple. So I got my sample, which I made sampling one note and turning it into a key group from the tube synth, a saw, and then I made another key group sampling a square wave from the tube synth, and then basically I made a pad out of the saw, and then I made a lead out of the square. And then after I made it, I bounced it to a sample, put it in a drum rack, mixed it, because I layered it up. Then once I mixed it to the way I like, I flattened the pad. So now it's a brand new sample, or a brand new loop, combining both elements, right? And then what I did, I chopped it up and flipped it for the verse, and I kept it like it is for the intro, turnaround, and the hook, right? And then after I do this, I made a variation in the verse for the 808s from the hook, and I kept the drums the same. I don't really want to get too complicated with it. And then what I did, I copied those sequences and I muted the tracks that I wanted for each sequence to play out. So now what I do when I do my performances, I make this simple. I go to next sequence, and basically this is like almost like a way you could either play it in as it is, or you can rearrange it. So like right now I got it set where the intro come on. That's the intro, right, for this particular track. And then I could push the next part. So I want to go from the intro straight into the verse, right? And it will go once it completes the cycle, right? So while it's doing that, I can fool with the effects. Right? So that frees me up to do that. Then I can switch back to the mutes, mute out certain things, come back, pick another section, right? And that's how I perform with this thing. Now, I'm still going to dig in here a little bit more and try to figure out if it's a way that I can record the patterns or the different sequences I'm starting, so that when I go to song mode, it's set up like this. Now I set this up how I would in song mode, and this is more like if I like the sequence that I got, and I want to basically convert it to a sequence and then add in my effects through automation, and then save that as a WAV file. You know, if I want to put it up through DistroKid or on the internet. So this thing is a beast. You know, like I said, I see a lot of people try to pair this up with the SP. That's kind of an old school way, because with the SP, you know, 404, 303, 202, the newer one, all that really was for like pairing it up with the MPCs that basically were straight samplers that didn't have effects in it like that, or didn't have the capability to be more of a performance-based instrument. But with these newer ones, you can basically perform with these, and that's what I was demonstrating on that. And hopefully, I explain this, you know, in a way that is comprehensive, so that anybody that wants to attempt that or want to figure out how I did it, that's how you can do it. I'm really enjoying this. Like, you know, if I got invited to a beat performance, or, you know, a beat competition or some shit like that, I would definitely do it like this, where I set up, either if I would set up my songs in a bank and then just do my SP type shit with the cue links that I got set up, and just switch to different songs, just like if I was DJing or whatever, or you know, or if I just make a beat like I do for TikTok or whatever and perform it like this. So that's a few ways that I use the Mpc Live2. You can do this, like I said, with the X, Live, Live2, 1. You can even do this, I want to say with the software, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't use it. The Force is a whole nother beast. You know what I'm saying? That's something in itself, but we just talking about the MPCs for anybody who got one. So hopefully this was helpful. Till next time, y'all be safe. I'm Mike Venus. Subscribe, follow, share, like, and comment, and let me know what you think. And with that, y'all be blessed. Mike out.